Sorry, I'm 30 minutes late. Dinner wasn't ready till about 7:30. We had taco soup for dinner. It's very yummy. But we're here now. We're here. And my new webcam is here, so it was only like a day without the Vtuber model. So, we're back. But this one does not have a built-in ring light, so I'm probably going to lose tracking. Sorry, that was gross. I had a cough. But there's no ring light, so when I'm whispering into the mic, it's probably gonna lose my tracking of my face more than a couple times. Hi, Curtain Rod. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Congrats on getting first. Mwah. Give me one moment. I need to drink some water. I'm doing okay. Almost done with all your exams? Nice. You got this, Ching. You got this. I'm proud of you. Thank you for the water, Conrad. Thank you. I just finished eating. Oh, we had soup. So, it feels like I killed a couple taste buds because the soup was hot, but it's fine. Yeah, so we have a new webcam. I have a Razer Keo X to study. Okay, Ching, thank you for the lurk, swear. Thank you. Mwah. Today, oh no. Sorry. The Razer Keo X, which I guess is like their new basic Razer Keo, because I did not see just a regular Razer Keo on Amazon. They were available for $99, which is probably like a refurbished one. Excuse me, or something. And the Razer Keo X does not have a built-in ring light. So, I did get it set up and stuff. I did. And it actually looks pretty good. Maybe because I set it up while the light in my room was on, so it didn't look all fuzzy. So, yeah, there's no built-in light, so I don't know what we're gonna do for doing the hand cam streams. Probably gonna have to leave the light on. But we'll see. So, I apologize if my model wigs out all the time. Tonight, I have the light off, so we'll see if that becomes a problem. It looks fine right now. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose real quick. Oh, sorry about that. But it's good to see you guys. Okay. Also, it was kind of spicy, so maybe that's why I'm so congested right now. I don't know. Probably. the sorry, was it gross? The new Katamari game releases tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it comes out on the 23rd, which is very exciting. So I've been wondering if we should start a new game on Tuesdays for Tuesday streams, or keep playing Monster Hunter, because there's a lot of Monster Hunter World left. My forgive me, sorry. There's still a lot of monsters we haven't fought and stuff, but I don't know. We can start a new game. If we do, we have a couple options. We have a couple. Oh, I guess we could start Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry if I'm muting while I'm coughing, clearing my throat and stuff. I have the Dungeon Siege games. When I was little, I'd go over to a friend's house, and their family is like really into RPGs and just pretty much anything fantasy RTS games. And Magic the Gathering. Like they went, there was still in my neighborhood. They had a closet in their hallway, and it was just full of Magic cards sorted by color, and that it was just they have so many cards. That's the friend is how I learned how to play. And we would play Dungeon Siege and Neverwinter Nights, Age of Mythology, Red Alert. There's a Lord of the Rings RTS game. I don't remember what that one's called. I guess there's a couple. Is it just the Battle of Middle Earth? I don't know. The one that we played is apparently abandonware and not on Steam. I looked it up and I could not find it. Hi, Tato. Congrats. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah, I don't think it. Pretty sure it's not on Steam. But we would play co-op. I think it was either co-op where we fought each, or we were on a team against a bunch of CPUs. And I remember one time I was playing a character or faction that could capture other people's like unit buildings or something like that. And on this map there was a dragon den, or a little wyvern den thing, and I captured it. I was making dragons. I just thought that was cool. It took like 20 minutes to make one, but it's very cool. It was like part of the environment of that map. It was neat. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Mwah. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is also out now. I have Jurassic World Evolution 2. I don't have all the DLC though. Um, Evolution 3 is $60. And then 75 for the deluxe edition. That probably comes with the this deluxe upgrade pack. What's in it? You get Protoceratops, Gornlong, Thanatos Dracon, and Concavenator. Additional 4 spectacular prehistoric species of family units with male, female, and juvenile variants. Subsequent Evolution 3 Deluxe Upgrade Pack also includes a Mosasaurus skin, unique Clark County scenery, and the 3 ATV skins for the maintenance team. Oh, and the Mosasaurus skin is like has bioluminescence. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the Jurassic World Evolution 3, they have there's babies now, so you can have baby dinosaurs in your park. It's very cute. As far as I know, that's the big change. But I don't know. So it's just really cool. You can have baby dinosaurs now, and there's male and female variants of some species, which is very cool. And there's a bunch more locations. This is mainly skins. Well, you get four animals. So not all dinosaurs. Some of these I've never heard of. I've never heard of Thanatos Dracon. But you get Protoceratops, Guanlong, Thanatos Dracon, like Thanatos the D&D god or something, or is Thanatos just maybe not made for D&D? Maybe they just did it, whatever. And Concavenator. So here, Concavenator. I'm guessing Thanatos Dracon is this pterosaur. And then the 3 skins for some ATVs, Protoceratops, Mosasaur skin, and looks like a raptor. So okay, what is Thanatos Dracon? I've never heard of that one. That one's new to me. But yeah, it's $16, which I think is like that's a little more than how they would price a dinosaur pack in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I think those were like 10, and the big ones are like 15, $20, I think. I don't know. I should bought those on sale. Okay, Thanatos Dracon is the pterosaur. It is. Let's see. Can I read about him? It's an Asdarkid. It lived during the Carnation. It's an age or stage in the geologic timescale. So the late Cretaceous. Okay. And Santonian ages of the late Cretaceous in what is now Argentina. Okay. And then the other one, Quanlong, Concavenator, and Protoceratops, which are cool animals. Those are all very cool. Oh, you also get apparently 53 decorative items for your park. But the deluxe edition does not come with, like, it's not a season pass or anything, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. And then there's this Badlands set. What does that come with? You get ATV skin, scenery, and scenery blueprints. You don't get any animals for that, and that's $5. So if there was a dinosaur in there, it'd be 10, probably. Maybe $2 more. But the Badlands set is like the dig site at the beginning of Jurassic Park, or Alan's dig site, which is cool. It's very cool. At least the base game is at least $60. I'm glad it's not 70. I'm glad it's not 70. That's good. But that's out now, and then the new Katamari game, Once Upon a Katamari, comes out tomorrow. 19 hours. And it's $40. Okay, I thought it was 50. Hi, Ninetail, you want good girl? Okay. Loopy from Allergy Meds. Oh. Hope we get some good sleep, Ninetail. Okay. We were just talking about the new Jurassic World Evolution game.
Ninetail. Yeah, right. Also, my model is going to stop moving for a bit when I pass the microphone over my face. So, apologies about that. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, Ninetail. Thank you, thank you. Ninetail, you're a very, very good girl. Ninetail, you worked very, very hard. I'm very, very proud of you. Good. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl. Ninetail, you worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. Good. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl, good girl, good girl. You're very, very good girl. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl. Very proud of you, Ninetail. You're very, very good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good Ninetail, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway.
Sorry about that. Goodness. I don't know what happened with there. Static or something? My mic cut out. Sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear that static. That was terrible. Sorry. Can you guys still hear me? This has happened before. I had to restart stream or change audio devices. We didn't? Okay. Whew. We can hear? Gotcha. Thank you, guys.
I'm sorry. Good girl, night two. Thank you for being who you are, doing what you do. I think making the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. Good. Good girl, night two. Good girl.
I mean, that's good.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Good girl. Give me three. Mwah, 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 mwah.
There you go, Ninetale. Thank you for the redeem, sir. Thank you for the water. Tato, thank you. I will drink that now. Same. Cheers. My goodness. But I was saying, like 10 minutes ago. um, do we want to start a new game on Tuesdays now? Play a different game. Because we've been playing Monster Hunter World every Tuesday, and I am having fun with the game. But we're at end game. They hit 4 people. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were looking into it. I just wanted to put some distance between them and myself, a little bit. Yeah, I bet you 4 people, because playing that solo would be brutal. Because you have to stop, hold the F key to turn on the generators, and then there's the generator when you're running to the hospital or whatever, or to the safe house there before the radio tower. Just want closure to see how others have done it. Is that the end with the radio tower? Is there more after that, or does it end after that? Words. I don't know if any of that made sense. Your allergies got really bad in the afternoon and he couldn't stop sneezing. Oh no! So he took allergy meds, and when looking through your still box of stuff to look for Halloween stuff, just made it worse. It was about 30 minutes later. Past time, you're still loopy. Oh no! We were at the end. Oh man. Man. It's still like it would not be nearly as bad if like there was a checkpoint in the red building right before the radio tower. Instead, you have to go all the way through the hospital every time and then do that like stressful mad dash to the red building, and then in the hospital takes like 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes, at least for 2 people. Yeah, hospital trip. Yeah, it sucks. And the hospital's not difficult. There's that room with the TV in it. That room can get scary because you can get you like okay they're all dead. Then you go into that hallway, and then you get cornered, and then that can get bad. But man, man. Safari Bear, thank you for the foster. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Mwah. How are you, sweet? How you doing? Thank you for the follow tier. Thank you so much. What the heck? Fellow bear. You're doing good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Do you go by Safari or Bear? Yeah. I know so many bears. It's crazy. There are so many bears. But Safari Bear, if you have a favorite ASMR trigger, I'd be happy to do it for you as thanks for the follow. Safari, gotcha. I'm Ketchup the Bear. I do ASMR like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do hand cam ASMR on Sundays. And the rest of the week we play games. We are playing through Sonic Mania on Mondays. Lately we've been playing Monster Hunter World on Tuesdays. And Baldur's Gate 3 on Thursdays. And then we play an old Sega game every Saturday. This Saturday is Streets of Rage 3. This is Sega Saturday 45 out of 55, I think. So we're almost done. 10 weekends. So we'll probably finish mid-January. Probably. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to start a new game on Tuesdays because we finished Monster Hunter World. We're in the end game now, or post game. So I'm just wondering if I want to leave that for like a once in a while thing, and then start a new game because I have a couple options. Why am I talking about myself? No, there's another bear. You're straight. Well, thank you, swear. Thank you. But yeah, if you have a favorite ASMR trigger, I'd be happy to do it for you. I don't have a 3DO, so I can't do ear eating. I can do mouth sounds that sound pretty similar to ear eating, if that's your cup of tea. I have some ice globes to do bubble water sounds, and I have some cardboard boxes that people really like the sounds it makes when I tap on those. But how did you find the stream, Safari, if you don't mind me asking? I'm just curious. I have a fuzzy mic cover. Besides that, I have this sheep plush. It's kind of fuzzy, but being hopefully safe. Let's see. I have the sheep plushie. That's kind of fuzzy, but I do a fuzzy mic cover. I'd have to get up, but I can get a teddy bear. Yeah, I have some options. Oh, sorry. I did see that idea. I did see that. I have some peanuts. A bag of peanuts. Oh, okay. What a coincidence. We got it. Okay. Thank you for a 3-9 tail. Oh, yeah, there's a bag of peanuts. They're unsalted, so it's a little. I missed the salt, but it's okay. I could do something like this. An approximation of head pats. Do this, like some scritches. My nails aren't super long. I cut them on Monday. This is very sweet, Ninetale. Oops, sorry. We do have the daily smooch redeem. It's about 50 points. Everybody gets one smooch redeem per stream. And then we have the trigger request. The menu for the triggers, available triggers, are in the description of the request of the redeem. I haven't bothered logging into Stream Elements to add a menu command. Thanks, Ninetale. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the redeem, Ninetale. Thank you, thank you. But we do have a couple options for new games. There's a Wobble Dogs update. Oh. We could have a couple options. Yeah, Wobble Dogs has an update on Steam. Excuse me, it's just a patch. There's no new content. We've got the Age of Mythology Retold campaign. I have Divinity Original Sin 2, but we're playing through Baldur's Gate 3 right now. So I want to space those out probably. I have a couple roguelikes that a friend gifted me. I have the Dungeon Siege games, but I don't know how well those run anymore. And I always played those multiplayer, and they're only single player, unless it's through a LAN connection, probably. What else? I have the 2 of the Metro games, but I've played those before. I have Rain World. Did I buy Rain? Yeah, I bought Rain World. I have Raccoon. Raccoon. We played Mr. Saito a couple years ago. Raccoon, I think, is the game before Mr. Saito. I have a handful of roguelites. We have Yowling Mythical Journey. It's a creature collector. We've played a couple times on a stream. We played the demo, and then I bought the game. it's the game is very cute. It's a very cute game. Um, the the battles are like those idle games where you put your units on this little grid and then you push go, and then they your team and the enemies run towards each other. Then they beat each other up, and then you have a couple powers, or talismans, that you can use to like cast spells and then capture the Yowlings. And I think there's some element of like city building, like you go and like find people to move to your town or something. I don't remember. It's very cute. Um, I have all of the Fate games, not the anime, the games by Wild Tangent. They're basically baby's first Diablo. Um, I played the first game on the Big Fish launcher on my parents' laptop when I was in elementary all the time. I didn't get very far because the game, I was like 10. I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't know if my dad beat the game, but he would cheat. He knew like the console commands or something, and he cheated. They got all this awesome gear, and then I don't know if I ever beat the game. Um, yeah. So we have a couple options, and then when we're done with the Sika Saturday streams, when we play all 55 games, there's two that I want to go back and play more of, Fantasy Star 4, and uh, it's not Battles of Legend, no, or I don't remember what it's called. um, Shining is it Shining Force? I think it's Shining Force 2. Shining Force 2. Those are the two I want to go back and play more of when we're done. I actually quite enjoyed Fantasy Star 4, much more than 2 and 3. So we have a couple options. Ari also gifted me Monster Hunter Rise. She did do that. I think I have the deluxe kit, Sunbreak, and the Sunbreak deluxe kit. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll put a poll in the Discord and then try it that way. Okay, so this game's DLC is there a ton, or is that, oh no, that's just featured. Um, there's free DLC? What's the free DLC? Volcano costume for your Halamute. Okay, a voice and a bunch of hair, a couple of hairstyles. Okay. Is it free because I have Monster Hunter World save data on my system? Is that why? Hi, CJ. How are you, sweetheart? I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put something new on the Tuesday streams, on the stream schedule, because we've been playing Monster Hunter World. We finished it. Well, we finished the story mode, and then there's seemingly a very extensive post game. But I maybe want to leave that for like a sometimes thing, or to play if we have a lull in a stream, or just don't know what to do. If you know. So I was just looking at my options. And Ari gifted me Monster Hunter Rise Complete Edition or whatever with Sunbreak and both deluxe editions. Um, so I'm just looking at the DLC. There's a ton. There is so much. And they split the layered armor into like chunks. So you have to buy the pants, the waist, the arms, the chest, and the head helmet separately for $1.50 each, which is that's upsetting. I've only played Rise once. I played the Rise demo, and I didn't get it, but I think I was playing it on keyboard. Um, so that's probably why. I know in Rise you get a dog, which is pretty cute. There's a ton of hairstyles, DLC hairstyles, and armor for your Palico. You have on your Switch. Yeah, I know it was. They put it on the Switch. You can get tails. You get a cat tail for your hunter. And a palamute tail. Yeah. Get a cat tail for your character. And then that just puts me all the way at the top of the. Okay, I have to scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. But yeah, I was just looking at my options. Glasses. Did I pass it? No. Where's the palamute tail? Oh, look at that. Is that cute? Oh, and you can get the. I don't know. It probably looks a little better than the palico tail. So we could start Monster Hunter Rise. Or something else. There's so, so much TLC. And you get a bird called a Cohoot. Cahoot? And Cahoots? Twin ponytails. They're selling twin ponytails for $1.50. There was so much DLC for this game. Like, it wouldn't look like that much if they put the layered armor sets all in one bundle, or like one item that you could purchase. But no, they split it each individual piece to its own purchase, which is crazy. That's nuts. There's so much. Hmm. Interesting. What's in the deluxe kits? What's in that? You get Kamarai Hunter layered armor set, Shuriken collar for your Palamute, Fish collar for your Pelico for jumps, gestures, Samurai pose set, Kabuki face paint, and Izuchi tail hairstyle. Which is a ponytail. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Yes. Okay. Anyway. So we could start Monster Hunter Rise. I know Ari would like that. Yeah. The soup settling? I guess so. My throat doesn't feel gunky anymore. I do have the Doom Eternal DLC that we never finished. I'd have to start that over. I'll have to start over on that. Do I have it all? Yeah, okay, I have part 1 and part 2. Okay. Wheel spin? I guess we could do that. I have this RTS a friend gifted me in like 2020. Supreme Commander 2. Some of my pals like it. I've played it once or twice. How much playtime do I have on it? 47 minutes. Played it once. I don't know if it has a campaign. Thank you for the water, CJ. I will drink some more. There's DLC for it? Oh, I have that DLC. Okay. Um. hmm. So I don't know. um. But I have Age of Mythology Retold. I have the we can play through the story of that. Um. Man, I wish I could play Half-Life for the first time again. I wish I could. Is it they're making Blue Shift, Black Mesa Blue Shift, right? Operation Black Mesa features reimaginings of both Half-Life Opposing Force and Half-Life Blue Shift through two unique campaigns. Oh. Oh, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. Okay, I was excited. Like, oh, more Half-Life to play. But they're giving Opposing Force and Blue Shift the Black Mesa treatment. Okay, I'm down. Heck yeah. Yes, please. Okay, that's cool. Um, I have a bunch of roguelites too. Um, I have Cobalt Core. Can I sort my library by genre? Uh, I don't know. uh, Cobalt Core is a deck builder, something like that. Um, I have this game called Jagged Alliance Gold because it was free years ago. I don't know anything about it. Is it a point and click? Okay. I don't know. I have Metro 2033 Redo or Redux and Metro Last Light Complete Edition, but I've played all the Metro games already uh before. So I don't know if that'd be good stream material. I don't know. Um I have Rain World, Rakuen, see Skull the Hero Slayer. That's a roguelite. Skull's really fun. Um, I'm just not good at it. I'm not good at it. It has DLC. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they're working on a sequel already. Mythology pack. Oh, okay. Um, but Skull the Hero Slayer is um, you're part of like the Demon Lord's army or whatever, and you're just a little skeleton man with a bone club, and the humans kidnap or uh, I'm pretty sure it's implied they just kidnap them, but they kidnap the Demon Lord, and so you have to, and because the Demon Lord's army has been like torn to shreds, right? You're tasked with saving the Demon Lord, and skull. The gimmick is that you can swap your heads. You can swap skulls to gain different powers, and then there's roguelite elements. You collect currencies, and then you upgrade. You can upgrade your like base stats, like do more damage, more speed, or whatever, right? Between rounds, and then there's you collect bones by scrapping skulls you don't want, and then you use those bones to upgrade skulls you're using, and then they get stronger or something. It's really fun, but I've never gotten very far. I've never gotten very far. I've gotten to the first boss maybe 3 times. Um, but it's probably how it's supposed to go. Um, but I don't think it's a game I would like stream every week. I've streamed it maybe twice, maybe. I know I streamed it for one of my birthday streams. A couple years ago. So, um, I thought they were working on a sequel, but I guess not. Maybe they are. Oh well. We could play that at times. Um, I have Visage. We're probably gonna play that next week, or the week of Halloween. But have to. Halloween is on a Friday, and I'll probably be out that day. So we'd have to play it on Thursday. So that'll probably be an early stream too, because I want to finish it. And all of the Steam reviews for Visage are like 4 hours long. So they have like 4 hours of playtime. So, yeah. And we're not playing a creature collector right now. We don't have one on our in our rotation, and I feel like we need to. And for that, our options are Yowling. What else? Abomination. I also have where is that? Goodman, A Monstrous Adventure. It was on my wish list for like 2 years, and then I bought it because it was always whenever it went on sale, it was like $3, $4, and I was like, oh, whatever, I don't need it. And then I took the bait and I bought it last year, for one of our 3 12-hour stream segments, and didn't end up playing it. So, Gurdamin, I'm pretty sure was a PSP game that got a port to PC and stuff. And then the reviews for it, like 15 hours, and then the Steam page says 35 hours of playtime. I don't know if that's if you like 100% hit do all this stuff, because there's multiple endings apparently. So that'd be like a month and a half long game if we play it play once a week. But yeah, I don't know. I have it. And I would like to play it at some point. Don't know when that will be. When I bought it, I went to set up a OBS capture for it, and I booted it up, and one of my captures was already started capturing it, and I had to click through all of my captures to try to find which one it was. Excuse me. But our options for new creature collectors. They're already in my library. Kind of slim pickings. There's a bunch I'm waiting to come out. Waiting for it to come out. Yeah, it's just Yowlings. There's one left. I have Abomination, but that's a roguelite creature collector. I'm pretty sure it does end. Um, they're making a sequel or something, a spin-off of Abomination called Abomination Monster Rifts. Um, and it's let me see if I can. Does it have a Steam page yet? Um, I don't know. Maybe not yet. Maybe not. But the next Abomination game has a bunch of crossovers with other games. Like they got a bunch of little creatures to put in this one. A bunch of Monster Sanctuary creatures from Monster Sanctuary. They got the Peglin Goblin in here. The duck from Yowling is in this game. A bunch of guys from Super Auto Battle Pets. Hi, nobody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm doing all right, nobody. I just trying to figure out what to play on Tuesdays now. Because we finished Monster Hunter World, and I'm having a good time with Monster Hunter World. But we're in the end game or post game, and I kind of move on to something else. Ari did gift me Monster Hunter Rise. Probably wants me to play that. Probably. But I was just looking at the games in my library that have not played yet. There's a couple options. But they got Bunger from Bug Snacks in there, some Koromon animals, the duck from Placid Duck Simulator, the weird axolotl thing with two legs from that one analog horror game, a bunch of stuff from a bunch of games, which is pretty cool. month of games in your Steam library you've never played. Yeah. Um, and the new Katamari game comes out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get that on release. I'll probably wait a day or two to see how the reviews are, to see if it runs well. Um, and then uh, figure out stuff out from there. Whatever I was saying, I lost track of my thoughts. But Yowling is really fun. We played the demo. It was in a Steam Next Fest, like last year or 2 years ago, and we played the demo for like 2 hours. We played for a while, um, and then Thorn was like, "We should play. We have other." I was like, "Well, we have other demos to play," but I was having a really good time. Um, it got some DLC. Um, Yowling Tail DLC. What is this? Did they make a whole little mini game for free? What is this? Embark on a rich, story-driven retro adventure with light creature sim and interactive yowling companions in a world as beautiful as it is cruel. Sinister youth who sets out alone on one final journey at the end of his life. This vast and unfamiliar world, he meets Haku, a small yowling that's wanted, and together they are gradually drawn into an ancient mystery surrounding a demonic threat. Torn between fate and worldly matters, will you surrender to the written destiny or carry a torch forward and light the path into the unknown? So they made like a tiny game, like a Yowling spin-off, and just made it free DLC. What? That's pretty. I didn't know they did that. That's really cool. Neat. And then the other DLC is the soundtrack. So I guess the update, because there was an update to the Yowlings that added a whole like 2 new biomes and other Yowlings. I guess that was free. I guess that was free. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Um, this person has 117 hours on record. You escaped the ad? Nice. What's up, Curtain Rod? But welcome back forever, guys. Like, you were sticking with me. Thank you, thank you. Dead joke. Gotcha. Starting a business making yachts in your attic this year. Seals are going on the roof. I see. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. Okay. So, some of the top reviews here are saying the game is very grindy, which fair. So, hmm. I do want to play though, because I did enjoy what I played. But I guess if we play Yowling, it's going to be like 100-hour journey. So, hmm. Okay. Yeah. Maybe next week we'll try Monster Hunter Rise just to give it a try because I know Ari gifted it to me, so I do want to play it. Um. So it's too dark. I can't see my calendar from here. um. But Halloween is next week. It's on a Friday, which is cool. Um. So after the day after Halloween, I want to go out and at least look for discounted Halloween candy. Last year, went to my local Walmart. They were cleaned out even the day afterwards. Um, and where they had like a couple bags of like candy corn and box like $20 boxes of Mr. Beast candy bars. Uh, and then I went to a Kroger a couple cities over. It's just this, it's like the biggest Kroger I've ever seen. It's like maybe it's not as big as like a Sam's Club or Costco or whatever, but it's a big Kroger. And when I went with my mom, and we go to the back, their seasonal stuff was in the back of the store, and they were in the process of throwing all the candy off the shelves and into carts and putting them in the center aisle by the frozen, or nearby, so they could get the Christmas stuff out because they had to. And they had a ton of candy, a ton of it. Um, so I might just go straight there this year. Um, and see if we can get anything for a decent price. Because I do thoroughly enjoy the Halloween candy tier list streams. We've done them the past 2 years. Um, so I would like to continue doing them. So last year I tried to find candy I didn't do the first year, and I managed to find a couple other pieces. I found bags with like the unique Halloween flavor Kit Kats, Witch's Brew, and the Mummy one. Witch's Brew is like marshmallow flavored, and then the skeleton one is just white cream. It's not white chocolate; it's white cream. Those were pretty good. Hold on, I think I can pull up the that tier list. I've done this before. Browse. Um, saved pictures. That's 2024 game list. Oh, did I rank the games we played last year? Did I do that? What is? I did. I did. Okay. All right. Here's the candy tier list too. So this is the tier list from last year. Sorry, I know we're like an hour into the stream, so a lot of people are probably asleep. um, but this is last year's. So, um, I'm just worried that if we do it again this year, it's going to look very similar. But um, I don't know. I don't know, maybe. I'll try and find some different stuff. If I remember, it's been a year. So what did I put in F? Three Musketeers, birthday cake flavored Dum Dum, the chocolate Tootsie Pop, grape Tootsie Pop, Reese's Pumpkin, and M&M's. C is Flavor Fusion Dum Dums Caramel Apple. Yeah, so last year Dum Dums did this like special bag of Dum Dums. They were like lollipop shaped, not sucker shaped. And they were dual molded or whatever, right? One side was one flavor and the other was another. So it was caramel apple. I think it was strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade. There was some. It was blue raspberry lemonade. That's what it was. They're on here. um, Caramel apple was really disappointing. Reese's White Ghost, which was just white cream. It was white. It was a Reese's peanut butter cup, but instead of chocolate, it was white cream. It wasn't white chocolate. It was white cream. It was. I think I'm remembering now. It tasted like nothing. Like it was sad. But the Flavor Fusion Dum Dums, most of them are pretty good. Most of them are pretty good. The caramel apple one, because whenever I think of a caramel apple candy, I think of those green apple suckers that they dip in like caramel, and so you have like actual caramel covering the um, green apple flavored sucker. Those were always I love those. Um, but Reese's White Ghost was a ghost shaped Reese's peanut butter cup, and it was white cream instead of chocolate, and it was disappointing. It was really disappointing. The white cream was not nearly strong enough to even like really taste compared to the peanut butter. Mwah. Hi Duolo, how are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. We were talking about doing the annual um Halloween candy tier list stream, and I pulled up. This is the tier list from last year's stream. Um. So yeah, work. No worries, Dula. No worries. But yeah, the Reese's White Ghost was really. It was really sad. It was not very good. Milk Duds, Lifesavers Gummies Big Ring. It was just a big. It was one gummy lifesaver in a little bag. It was just one. Um, you want some smooches, Dula? Okay. What kind of smooches would you like, sweetheart? Let me let me hide this for a bit. I'm sorry. Just a small pack. Okay. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
You're welcome, Dulo. Hope the rest of your shift goes well.
Thank you for the smooch reading duel. You asked for just a small peck, so you're at work, so I don't want to like 3 whole minutes of smooches. I want to keep you distracted. Yeah. So last year, I think we had a decent spread of stuff in different tiers. It looks like not very many candies in F tier. It looks like C and B were our most populated. What else do we have in here? Raspberry Tootsie Pop. You guys can't see my mouse. The Raspberry Tootsie Pop didn't. I think it didn't. Okay, so I'm remembering my thoughts on some of these. The big ring, I think, was just the texture of the gummy was a little weird and was not great. So, the first year and this year, or last year, 2023 and 2024, the candies are kind of graded on a curve. So, some years, I think the first year Kit Kats landed around B tier, or maybe put them in C tier. I don't remember. I got yelled at for putting him as low as I did. So they're graded on a curve. Anyway, so some may land a little higher this year or lower this year, if I can find some of these. But we have the Raspberry Tootsie Pop. So there's a handful of different Tootsie Pops. There's the chocolate one, orange, strawberry. Is there a strawberry one? I don't think there's strawberry. It's off the top of my head. There's chocolate, orange, raspberry, cherry, and grape. Grape is like super rare. I hardly ever see grape flavored Tootsie Pops. Most common are like chocolate, orange, and cherry, and then a couple of raspberry. Raspberry's not bad. Raspberry is just raspberry Tootsie Pops just taste like a watered down cherry Tootsie Pop. They're okay, but they're not very good. That's why they're in C tier. Orange Tootsie Pops are not bad as bad as they're better than chocolate and grape Tootsie Pops. Excuse me, but they still taste very medicinal. Not fun. Shrieker's Skittles, I don't remember what that is. I think they were sour or something. Milky Way, self-explanatory. Starbursts, I got 2 pinks in my pack of Starbursts. Haribo Gold Bears, they were too chewy. With Haribo Gold Bears, you always have to like let them marinate under your tongue for a bit, and then you can chew on them. They're basically just a hard candy that gets soft. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, Reese's Bat is better than the Ghost. Or wait, it's just Reese's peanut butter cup, but there's just the Reese's peanut butter cup shapes. The balance of chocolate to peanut butter is all off. Because with the Reese's peanut butter cup, you have the like thin layer of peanut butter wrapped in about 2 layers of chocolate, and the chocolate's mellow enough that it balances out with the salty peanut butter in there. And then the shapes are just kind of globs of peanut butter with a thin layer of chocolate around them. So they're just, you prefer Reese's Puffs. Philly Gibbs, thank you for the rates, swear. Thank you. Hold on. Let me hide this. Good to see you, dear. Hope you've been well. Frilly Games. There we go. Please go follow Frilly. Frilly is a fellow bear. Please give them lots of love. Please. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Variety streamer. I do ASMR like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and we do hand cam ASMR on Sundays. I can do that now. I got a new webcam. Oh, my old one died last week. And the rest of the week we play games. We're playing Sonic Mania every Monday. Um, Monster Hunter World on Tuesdays for now. We might start Rise next week. We'll see. uh, Baldur's Gate 3 every Thursday, and every Saturday we play an old Sega game. We started Sega Saturdays last year in like November, October. um, and because I started it because the Sega Genesis Classics collection was going to be delisted on the 6th of December, and it was last year. So every Saturday we just play a different one every weekend. Um, some of them we've played through because they're just those old games got their length because they were so difficult. But the emulator that Sega built for this collection has a built-in rewind and fast forward feature. So if I die, just rewind to before I got hit, and we get through some of the games. There's a couple longer RPGs we can go back and play more of when we're done. But this weekend is Streets of Rage 3. I believe this is Sega Saturday 45. So that's 45 out of 55. I remember when we hit 15, the 15th Sega Saturday, I was like, man, we're already at 15. We're already at 45. But yeah, so we're almost done. That's that's our stream rotation right now. We might start Monster Hunter Rise next week, though. We'll see. We'll see. But thank you for the raid, Philly. Thank you, sir. It's always good to see you. Please go give Philly lots of love. Please go give them a follow if you're not already. They're very sweet. Per Lilac 123. That's a good name. Hello, Orange Sparkles. Weenie Supreme. That's a great name. Oh my goodness. And Evada. Evada. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Avada, maybe. But Furley, please do not worry about secure and take care of yourselves. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Please. Get yourself some food, get some water, take your meds, take your vitamins, brush your teeth, do what you gotta do. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I appreciate it so much. The first pronunciation was correct. Gotcha. Avada. Was that the first one? Sorry. My memory when I stream is not great. Some pasta, let's go. We had taco soup for dinner. But welcome, Rangers, welcome. If you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. We are almost to 930 followers, which is nuts. We hit 800 in August. I think it was August, which is nuts. Guys are crazy. And if you would like more of me for some reason, when I'm not streaming, I talk with my hands. So when a raid comes, I just wave my hands like crazy. You guys can't see my hands. If you would like more of me, I upload all my VODs to YouTube. There should be a link in the About section, or just search Ketchup the Bear on YouTube and you'll find it. There's a big long playlist of all the ASMR VODs, and pretty much every game we've played through on stream. It's spooky month, and last year we did like a whole spooky month schedule thing where we played a scary game every day, besides ASMR nights. And this year I just didn't do it. Last year I had scary games in my backlog and stuff that I wanted to play. This year it's just not the same this year. Last year we played through Signalis. What else? We played Death Road to Canada every Monday or Tuesday. Signalis was the big one. I wanted to play through Signalis. It's one of those games. Signalis is one of those games I wish I could play through for the first time again. If you never played Signalis, play it. It's really good. It is a horror game though. Um, but yeah, this year there just weren't very many horror games I wanted to play through. We're Thursday, the day before Halloween. We're probably gonna play Visage. Probably gonna do a Visage marathon stream. Probably gonna start in the afternoon, um, because I'll be out on Halloween itself. Um, my friends like to do a little get together every year on Halloween, play games and stuff. So we won't be streaming that night. But Thursday, if things go right, go well, we should be playing, probably play Visage, because one of my friends gifted me Visage earlier this year or last year. So we'll play that. Yukatas, well, I was talking about, so last year in 2023, so 2023, 2024, I did a Halloween candy tier list stream. I did it after Halloween, so I could buy the candy on discount, on clearance, because Halloween candy not on clearance is heckin' expensive. It's a lot. um, so this year we'll see if we do it. But last year we were looking at the tier list from last year. I rank them on a tier list. Sometimes, usually, I have to split the tier list streams into two chunks because it's just a lot. But this is the tier list from last year. I made this in MS Paint. Um, so last year I tried to find candy I didn't do. Wasn't able to find the first year, and last year, I went to my local Walmart. They were cleaned out. Besides, like, bags of candy corn and $20 boxes of Mr. Beast bars, uh, those aren't even that good. I don't know if that's a hot take, but they're not very good. Um, uh, but last year I was able to get my hands on the Halloween, like, exclusive Kit Kats. That was a big one. And then Dum Dums did, like, a special line of Dum Dums last year, so I was able to do those. Um, but I went to this big Kroger a couple towns down the road, and they were, when we got there, they were in the midst of throwing all the Halloween candy off the seasonal aisle and then shoving them into shopping carts and then putting them in the center aisle because they had to make room for the Christmas stuff that they had to get out like that day. Like, there were pallets of the Christmas stuff in the in front of the seasonal aisle. Anyway, they had a ton of candy, and that was cool. So we were just going over where I placed stuff and why, and it's coming back to me. So we'll see if I'm able to find any different candies this year. We'll see. I was able to find more variant stuff, Halloween stuff, like the shape the shaped Reese's peanut butter cups, which are not very good. They're not. The balance, I think I was talking about it when you rated, but the balance, in a Reese's peanut butter cup, you have like that thin layer of peanut butter wrapped by two layers of the peanut butter, the top and the bottom. Um, and the chocolate in a Reese's peanut butter cup is mellow enough that you still get the salt, the spike of salt from the peanut butter. The Reese's shapes, like the pumpkin and the bat and the ghost, they're just globs of peanut butter, like these big thick blobs of peanut butter covered in layers of chocolate. And there's just too much peanut butter. It's just too much. And last year they did the Reese's white ghosts. They're the Reese's peanut butter ghosts, but instead of chocolate, it's white cream, and the white cream is just you can't taste it. You can't taste it at all. and it was just really disappointing. But we just finished going through the C tier. I think last year, looking at this list, is a little more evenly spread than the first year. There were a ton of candies that made it into S tier in the first year, but some of those I wasn't able to get my hands on. I enjoyed last year's tier list streams a lot because I was able to find stuff that was new, or I wasn't able to get my hands on the first year because I sold out. So I think last year was really fun. We'll see if I'm able to do find anything interesting for this year's. We'll see. But B tier, we have the Green Apple Jolly Rancher Lollipop. It was just a Green Apple Jolly Rancher, but on a stick. Original Skittles, Whoppers, Root Beer Dum Dum, Flavor Fusion Dum Dums, Orange Pineapple. So last year, Dum Dums did this particular bag of lollipops. They're they're Dum Dums, but they're bigger, and then there's flat, like a lollipop instead of a sucker, like a regular Dum Dum. And one side is one flavor, and the other is a different one. So they did caramel apple, orange pineapple, and I think there was blue raspberry lemonade, strawberry kiwi, and there might have been a fifth one, maybe. Um, the the caramel apple one was really disappointing because the caramel flavor was like not. It was just not there. It tasted like more like the butterscotch Dum Dum than caramel. And then the green apple side still tasted good, but when I think of a green apple, caramel apple candy, I think of those green apple suckers that they dip in caramel. Those are so good. If in elementary, if it was your birthday, you could bring in candy to share with the class, and you were the cool kid if you brought those caramel apple pops. They were so good. They were so good. I think they still make those. I have not had one in forever. I don't remember why orange pineapple is in B tier. I don't remember. Tropical Sour Patch Kids, Hershey's Milk Chocolate. Hershey's Milk Chocolate to me is like the bare minimum of a chocolate bar. Like it's like if you're worse than a Hershey bar, what are you doing? You know? So it's just B because it's B is average. That's what B means. Um, so that's why that's there. Reese's Pieces, and then Tootsie Fruit Chew Vanilla, because there's Tootsie Rolls, and then there's the Tootsie Fruit Chews, which are Tootsie Rolls, but they're flavored like fruits. There's green apple, cherry, orange, and vanilla. Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. Um, and my grandma, she would take an orange and a vanilla one and like twist them together, and then it would be like orange creamsicle or whatever, right? I was a little disappointed by the vanilla. It was kind of sad. But that's the B tier from last year. Then A tier, we have milk chocolate Kit Kat. The first year, I think I put it in C tier. Maybe I put it in B tier. The first year, the first candy tier list, I had a ton of chocolate. There was so much chocolate. I was drowning in nougat and nuts. Um, um, so this year, the tier lists, that the trend has been that the candy has been, each tier list is on its own curve. They're on their own bell curve. So because of everything else, the milk chocolate Kit Kat made it to A tier because it's better than a Hershey's chocolate bar for sure. At least on its own, Hershey's chocolate bar is still used to make s'mores and stuff. They have their place. We have Lifesaver gummies, which are just pretty solid gummies. Sour Patch Kid original. I don't remember why those ranked higher than tropical Sour Patch Kids. We have the Cherry Tootsie Pop, which is the definitive best Tootsie Pop. It's just tastes the best. Its flavor is the most vivid, without being tasting like cough syrup, like the orange one or grape. And the chocolate Tootsie Pop just tastes like the chocolate in a Tootsie Pop. It tastes like a Tootsie Pop. So the the point to me of a Tootsie Pop is that you have the flavor of the hard candy itself, and in the center you have the um not dull but like mellowing flavor of the Tootsie Roll itself. And then so the chocolate Tootsie Pop is just exhaustive on the palate because it tastes all of it tastes like a Tootsie Pop. It's not good. In my humble opinion. Cherry tastes the best. There's a raspberry Tootsie Pop that just tastes like a watered down cherry Tootsie Pop. It's better than um, chocolate and grape, but not by much. It doesn't really taste medicinal, but orange still, um, the orange Tootsie Pop still, it's medicinal, but not as medicinal as grape. Grape to me is more of a medicine-y taste than orange. The orange still tastes medicinal, but it tastes better. Maybe just like orange flavored things than grape. I probably do. Swedish Fish is a classic. Those they're just good gummies. Flavor Fusion Dum Dum Strawberry Kiwi. I don't remember why it's an A tier. I guess it really surprised me. Wild Berry Skittles, Twizzlers Twists, which I think are the ones that you pull apart. I think. Smarties. I love Smarties. I love them. um, but Sweet Tarts. They're Smarties are like a what's the term? They're like they're just they're a poor man's sweet tart. Uh, Smarties still give you that sting on your tongue after you crunch them. They like sizzle on your tongue like a sweet tart does when you crunch on it. Just not as it's not nearly as powerful of a little souriness or anything, but they're still fun to eat. Um, and then mounds, if you don't know, mounds are almond joys without the almonds. Um, so they do feel like they're missing something, but in at this point in terms of Halloween candy, having coconut in it, in you as a candy bar, is a very unique thing. Like there's not many competitors to an almond joy besides itself in the mound. Um, and I just really like them. They're really good. Um, and the coconut has this moisture to it. They're good. So mound is A, but you really feel uh, the absence of the almond. Raven, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Oh my goodness. There we go. Please go follow Raven. Please. Raven's awesome. She's very sweet. She's very cute. She's very pretty. She does the occasional ASMR stream, and she plays lots of retro style horror games and just retro horror games and excuse me, horror games. But she's very sweet. Please give her a follow. Please. She deserves it. Her content deserves way more attention than it gets. She's awesome. Hi Mako. Hi Lagging Genie. Hi Raven. I feel like I just did this, but welcome, writers. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local teddy variety streamer. I do ASMR on every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do handcam ASMR on Sundays. Oh, I can now that we have a new webcam. And the rest of the week we play games. Every Monday we're playing Sonic Mania every Monday. This game is the bane of me. I am terrible at platformers. I'm so bad. We made it to the Metal Sonic fight. Um, so next week, next Monday is just going to be us throwing ourselves at Metal Sonic for like 2 hours. No, you're fine. You're fine, like Inchi. We love puns here. We love them. Um, and every Tuesday we're playing Monster Hunter World. But next week we might start Rise, or we'll do one more World stream next week. Um, and then just for some closure for a bit, I kind of want to um, leave World as like this game we go back to occasionally when we have holes in the schedule after finishing a game, and then uh, yeah, because I really like Monster Hunter World. Um, it's really the only mainline Monster Hunter game I've put really any extensive amount of time into. Um, so I'm curious to see how Rise goes. We do need to play Rise at some point because Ari gifted it to us, so we will play it at some point. And then every Thursday we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. We're in Act 3. We're like exploring the city and stuff. I think last time we had a fight with some cultists in the cemetery, and then I tried to loot their bodies, and then um, we got help from some of the city guard that had tadpoles in their head. But afterwards, they stopped being friends and they were just guards. And so I tried to loot one of like the boss of that encounter's corpse, and then I got yelled at for stealing. So it's like whatever. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm gonna go back to jail and spending 20 minutes organizing my inventory. I'm not doing that again. So we killed them. There were only two. Um, and then we every Saturday we play an old Sega game off the Sega Genesis Classics collection. This weekend is Streets of Rage 3. We've previously gone through the first and second Streets of Rage games. We've beaten both of them. So this weekend is Streets of Rage 3. This will be Sega Saturday 45 out of 55 because there's only 55 games I have access to on the collection because I bought it after they had already delisted the Sonic games because they made a Sonic collection, something like that. Um, so we're almost done at this rate. We've missed maybe a total of 4 weeks off the top of my head. So we'll probably finish Sega Saturdays as a thing mid January. Probably. We'll see. Maybe towards the end of January. Maybe the beginning of February. We're close. We're really close. But thank you for the follow, liking Genie and Nicholas von Rorington. That's a very good name. That is a name I can definitely see a stuffed animal lion being given in like the Christmas toy or just like a cartoon or something. That's a very good name. It's a very good name. But yeah, thank you for the raid, Raven. Please take care of yourself. Get some food. Get some water. Take your meds. Do what you gotta do, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your community. It means a lot. Thank you so much. And then thank you, Raiders, for supporting Raven and her content. She's awesome. Thank you guys. You're awesome. And if you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It means a lot. We're one away from 930, which is nuts. You guys are crazy. Yeah, we were in the middle of talking about last year's turn off the blush toggle. There we go. Last year's Halloween candy tier list. We've done one 2023 and last year. So this will be the third annual Halloween candy tier list stream. If we do it again this year, I will see if I can even find candy. Last year, I went to a Walmart It was cleaned out. And I went to this massive Kroger a couple towns over. They had so much candy. They were just trying to get rid of it at that point. They were tearing it off the seasonal aisle and then shoving carts full of them and putting them in the center aisle at the back of the store just to make room for the Christmas stuff because I had so much candy, which was a boon for me. But I did not envy the poor people who had to move all that product. That sounds terrible. um, but yeah, so whoops. This is the tier list for last year's stream. This is last year's tier list. I made this in MS Paint. Um, we were discussing A tier. We went through F through A. I was just talking. I was in the middle of talking about mounds. If you don't know what mounds are, they're almond joys, but with no almond. Um, they're just the chocolate with the coconut, which is still very good. But mounds are still very yummy. But you really miss the presence of that almond, that singular almond. Twix and S ketchup so base. Thank you, Raven. Twix is like really good. Like in terms that's why I like almond joys a lot. Because in terms of like the world the um the world of chocolate candy bars you get for Halloween. Almond joys are very unique in that they have coconut in them. They're mostly coconut, and then have an almond and then the chocolate. They're fairly unique in that aspect, so they're a very nice palate cleanser, and they're just very nice. Twix is like chocolate, a cookie, and caramel. Um, I'm pretty sure that's all that the Twix is. Um, there's no way a Twix is bad because it's got cookie, caramel, and chocolate. Now, uh, everything else, Milky Way, uh, Three Musketeers, to a lesser extent, Baby Ruth. I like Baby Ruths, but Milky Ways and Three Musketeers and things to me are just like a deconstructed Snickers. There are Snickers, like Snickers that got through quality assurance on the conveyor belt. They're missing something. Because the Snickers, you have the chocolate, you have the nougat, you have the caramel, and you have the peanuts. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure Three Musketeers is just nougat and chocolate. Uh, Babe Ruths are chocolate, nougat, and peanuts, which is better. And then Milky Ways are chocolate, nougat, and caramel. Like, it's rough out there in the chocolate bar world. Now a lot of those can be pretty decent. Like I like the Milky Way Midnights because it's dark chocolate, nougat, and caramel, and the dark chocolate definitely stands out, especially if you're just eating these in one sitting. And then ranking them, the dark chocolate does stand out. But I didn't have Milky Way Midnights last year, so Almond Joys and Twix are and Kit Kats, because Kit Kats are just wafers and chocolate, um, or other flavored things, cream. They're they're pretty unique. They all have like chocolate, um, but what's encased in that chocolate is all very different from other things. I mean, the Twix still has the caramel, but it has that cookie wafer, which is nice. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Um, so if I have a bowl of chocolate bars at like a friend's house, I am going to eat the Kit Kat, the Almond Joy, Twix, and Snickers, because Milky Way, Three Musketeers, and Babe Ruths are just all Snickers, but they're missing various things. That's it. That's all they are, and unless you're talking about a variant like Milky Way Midnights or something like that. Anyway, sorry. um, anyway, that's what you're in store for if we do the third annual Halloween candy tier list. I also need to try to find. I don't know if I did one this year. The Pokemon Trick or Trade bundle. For handing out Pokemon cards at Halloween time. I don't know if they did a third one. I haven't heard anything about it. Trick or Trade 2025. Did they? 2023. 2023. 2023. I am not seeing one on Amazon. That's 2024. What's up, Phobos? Hi, Phobos.
Mwah.
Thank you. I love you too, sweetheart. Oh, wait. You asked me not to call you sweetheart. Uh, it's good to see you, handsome. There you go. There you go. I remembered. I did. I remembered. But I'm not seeing a 2025 version, so they might not have done one this year, which is that's too bad. That's really too bad. Because I enjoyed opening those. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, that's why mounds are in A tier. Now, in S tier, we have Twix, which I already explained. Almond Joys, already explained. They're better than mounds because they have the almond. Mounds, you really feel the absence of that almond, but mounds are still very good. They're very moist. You know, it's coconut. They're good. They're just good. Then we have the white cream Kit Kat, which was one of the Halloween variant Kit Kats this year or last year. It was skeleton. It had a skeleton on the wrapper. I don't think it was a like skeleton cream or whatever. It was just white cream Kit Kat, which was still very good. Tastes way better than the white cream on the Reese's White Ghost. Because it was just the white cream and then the wafer. The White Ghost, it was just a glob of peanut butter wrapped within a thin layer of white cream that was completely overpowered by the peanut butter and also had a really weird texture to it. It was weird. But the white cream Kit Kat is pretty good. The variant Kit Kats are usually pretty good. Paydays, I love Paydays. They're just a log of caramel covered in salted peanuts. They're amazing. I love them so much. Hershey's Cookies and Cream. It's cookies and cream. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. To the original peanut butter cup shape is superior to all other shapes. They have the perfect balance of both the chocolate and the peanut butter because you have the thin layer of peanut butter wrapped around the chocolate, and the chocolate is mellow enough that you still get the sharpness of the saltiness of the peanut butter, and then the shapes like the pumpkins, the ghosts, and the bats, and the trees, and the snowmans, and the Santas. They're just a glob of peanut butter wrapped in the chocolate. Like the balance is all off. It's all off in the shapes. They're not good. Then we have the Witch's Brew Kit Kat. The Witch's Brew Kit Kat is like the Halloween exclusive flavor. That's not just like white cream or anything. It's marshmallow fluff flavor. They taste like Lucky Charm milk. Very similar to Lucky Charm milk, and they're kind of a pale green color, which is also the color of Lucky Charm milk. Very good. They're still good. And then last one, Flavor Fusion Dum Dums Blue Raspberry Lemonade. I just really enjoyed that one. The you had the sharpness of the blue raspberry, then you flip it over on your tongue, then you have the lemonade or the sweetness of the lemonade flavor. It's just good stuff. So that was what last year was. Some of these I don't remember at all. Like I think Shrieker's Skittles were like sour Skittles. The Lifesavers Gummies Big Ring, which is kind of disappointing. Like the texture was off or something like that. I don't remember what Tropical Sour Patch Kids were. Um, those other ones. The orange pineapple flavor fusion Dum Dum. I don't really remember. Um, Twizzlers Twists, I think, are the ones you pull apart. I don't remember if that was just original Twizzlers or the ones that are multiple ropes but different flavors. I don't, but I can taste the strawberry kiwi on my tongue because I've had lots of strawberry kiwi flavored things in my life. Trix yogurt, Go-Gurt, you know. Yeah, strawberry kiwi is a very popular yogurt flavor, I guess. Hi, Wingman, you're Batman. Should you be telling me this? It's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be a secret. But hi, Wingman. How you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Ari. You're Batman? You are? Oh, boy. Anyway, that's what last year's tier list was. Anyway, sorry. I might have gotten a little heated. Last year, I had very strong feelings about the Reese's shapes. I call everyone sweetheart. Unless you don't want me to. Phobos asked me to call him handsome. Whatever you want. You're a bad girl? I see. Call you Batman. Okay, Batman. How are you, Batman? How are you, Harry? We are approaching the end of the stream here. It's been 2 hours. We have the last ad break in about 3 minutes. So just heads up, and we'll probably call it out here in like 15-20 minutes. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. The 2 raids, you guys are crazy. But thank you for the follow, liking Genie and Nicholas. I think I thanked you guys. Anyway, thank you again in case I didn't. Oh shoot, I was so distracted talking about coconut. If you're still here liking Genie or Nicholas von Warrington, I would be happy to do your favorite trigger for you if you're still here. As thanks for the follow. Sorry, I completely spaced that. Bane, I see. Well, I guess to someone out there, Bane is a babe. Right? To someone out there, Bane is a babe. That's a weird sentence. Sentences never spoken. I'm sure someone said that before. Oh, Ari, I was trying to decide what to do for Tuesday streams now that we're kind of we finished Monster Hunter World. I was trying to decide what to play on Tuesdays now. So maybe I think next week we'll do one more World stream and then maybe start Rise. And then the new Katamari game comes out tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna wait to see what the review if the performance is okay. I'm gonna wait. It's $40, which is not bad. But I think I'm gonna wait. I might wait till like the end of this month to buy it though. I might wait just to see if it goes on sale. Or it might be on sale when it releases because it's on my wish list. But we'll see. We'll see. I spent a lot of money this week on a new webcam, 100-foot Ethernet cable, and a modem. So, or whatever it's called. So, trying not to spend too much more money till the end of the month. We'll see. I do want to play it. I just don't know when that will be. Batman Arkham Knight for Tuesday. I don't have that, unfortunately. The only Batman game I've played was the first Lego Batman game. As the I think I might have played another Lego Batman game at a cousin's house. But I played Lego Batman a lot on our Wii when I was little. Played it a lot. I'm not a big Batman person. I think Batman's cool, but he's not my favorite. As loan for your friend Bruce Wayne. I see. I see. Oh, Tales of Arise is $10. I think I remember Tales of yeah, released in 2021. I think my brother likes Tales of Arise. I think there's DLC for this game. 31 DLC. That's all weird. SAO collaboration pack. What? There's so much DLC for this game. Again, 3 minutes. Cancel it. Cancel it. Hurry. Oh. It already happened, Batman. Wearing states. A lot of these are costumes. Oh, it's swimsuit outfits for your party. I see. I see, game. I see. Batman costume. There's just a ton of costumes for the characters in this game. So many. So many. Those beach outfits are tempting, though. And then there's a Beyond the Dawn expansion. It's $20 on sale. That's more than the base game. You get costumes and weapon sets. Beyond the Dawn, satisfying storyline, new dungeons, and some quests that depict the new adventures of the party members. Special data, 6 additional costumes, content featuring the hero and heroine, and more. Travel support pack, additional items, 50,000 gold, level up plus 5 combat points plus 100. I guess that's what that means. Combat fishing, complete fishing gear, silver weapon collection, a set of silver coloring variant weapons. Batman has to go now. Just 1, 2. Okay. See you, Batman. See you, Batman. Ari, don't be mean. Don't be mean. One second, you have my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. But welcome back from the update, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. We'll probably call it here in a few minutes. Let's see. Let's see. Got Minori's live. Oh, it's been a new week. Who do we rate? We rated Sucrose on Sunday. Hmm. Wampus is live tonight. Wampus is live. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Sure, we can rate Wampus tonight. Yeah, I think we might do one more week of Monster Hunter World. One more Tuesday Monster Hunter World stream. Well, maybe one day we'll play Tales of Rise if I get it. Sorry. Sorry about that. Might cut out some static or something when I was rubbing it. Sorry about that. Did you eat today, Ari? Did you have something yummy to eat today? Oh, Streets of Rage 4 came out in 2020? There's a big gap in time between 3 and 4. Wow. Wonder if the boss from Streets of Rage 2 and 1 and 2 is in 3. Or it looks like the fire breathing guys are in number 4 too, according to the Steam page. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's get the rate going here. Give me 1 second to swap my headphones and we'll go say hi to Wampus, because I haven't been able to raid Wampus in a while. Unless there's someone else. There's this person we haven't. I don't know if I've rated them or if I'm following them because, excuse me, of a Sucrose or Minori raid. I don't actually know. But I've never rated them. But we haven't rated Wampus in forever. And I want to say hi to Wampus. So we're going to raid Wampus. Maybe next week. Or maybe Friday, if they're streaming on Friday. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Anyway, sorry about the impromptu candy rant today. Alright. Maybe excited for the annual candy Halloween candy tier list stream this year. If I'm able to find enough candy variants. Did I do nerds the first year? I don't think I ever bought a bag with nerds in them because I always had. Maybe I did nerds. No, I had nerds the first year. That's why I didn't do them last year. Okay, see if I can, because there's always like the bag of like nerds and sweet tarts and other things. Anyway, make sure I spelled this right. I did. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, today's Wednesday. So I will see you guys tomorrow for some BG3. We're still exploring the city, filling out the map. So we'll probably just do more of that tomorrow. We almost have all of the dribbles parts, so we almost have enough parts to put the clone back together. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, good night, Curtain Rod. Good night, Ari. Who else is here? Good night, Batman. Good night, Raven. Good night, Lagging Genie. Good night, Mako, Frilly, Orange Sparkles, Avadar, Weenie Supreme. Still a really good name. Pearl Lilac, 123. That's a good name too. Teto, Dulo, Nobody, Ninetail, CJ, Safari. Someone else was here. No, that's it. Thank you everyone for lurking. Thank you guys. I appreciate you lots. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Please be nice to Wampa. She's very sweet. She does ASMR streams most of the time. I think she only does ASMR. I've only seen her do ASMR. Anyway, good night, guys. I love you all very much. Bye.